Circle. So about 7 to make up their positions here. Berkshire Breeze into favouritism with bookmakers, 20 cents clear of Athabascan, 5.50 into 4.80 Berkshire Breeze. Athabascan at $5 on VOP. A bit of light rain around here again, just sweeping across at Flemington. Cross the track. Going into the gates, into the middle alley is Finao. Virtuous Circle comes along to a wide gate. Athabascan joining them, and Berkshire Breeze, the two elects in the race, drawn 17 and 18. So a full gate here for the Lexus Andrew Ramsden, 18 of them to go. And the field is set. Stand by for a start, and away they go. Military Mission from barrier number 7 broke away evenly. Elmarise away quite well with Tar View and Girls, Girls, Girls. True Marvel isn't too far away from the action. From out wide, Smoke and Romance is trying to hunt across with the Adelaide Cup winner Silent Sorrente. Berkshire Breeze's midfield from that wide gate. They thunder past the 100 metres on the first round. It's Tar View holding its position on the fence. Girls, Girls, Girls. Silent Sorrente 3 deep, and Smoke and Romance is 4 deep on that first corner. True Marvel 3 wide. Elmarise is tucked in behind horses, one off the fence outside of Denmark. Then came Through Irish Eyes, Military Mission. Berkshire Breeze is still 4 deep. Athabascan 3 wide. A length Strawberry Rock, Lentanius, and further back is Loft 3 wide. Next in the field is Finao at the 2,000 metres from BASILINNA, Night Endeavour, and Virtuous Circle is last of all. Tar View held the lead. Riverside at the 1,800 metres by 3/4 of a length. Silent Sorrente. Smoke and Romans is caught 3 deep. Girls, Girls, Girls between horses. And 5th along the inside is Denmark. A length away to True Marvel, followed by Elmarise in a nice place. 7th one off the fence and 5 off the lead. A length Military Mission Through Irish Eyes. And they were followed next as they reach the 1,400 metres by Glentanius on the inner. Out deeper, Berkshire Breeze. A length away, Athabascan, who's got the back of Berkshire Breeze from BASILINNA, Strawberry Rock, Loft. Towards the end of the field, Finao, and then came Night Endeavour, and Virtuous Circle is last of the 18. So the leader is Tar View, leading out at the 1,200 metres, being tested by Smoke and Romans past halfway, and they're 4 lengths in front of Silent Sorrente. They're ensuring a staying contest here. A length and a half away in 4th, the inside Denmark. Then came the outside as they reached the 1,000 marker. 6 off the front in the race. True Marvel preceded by Girls, Girls, Girls. Then came Elmarise. A length away, Military Mission. Berkshire Breeze Through Irish Eyes. A length, BASILINNA. Athabascan's always been wide, and about 8 off the lead now. And they were followed by Glentanius. Well back in the field for now. Night Endeavour, Strawberry Rock, and Virtuous Circle. They run the corner, 600 to go. Smoke and Romans has been left in front, but it's very vulnerable. True Marvel moves up with also Berkshire Breeze. Berkshire Breeze up the True Marvel at the 400. BASILINNA's joining in, and Loft on the outside starting to tank into it. BASILINNA at the 300 metres from Berkshire Breeze. They were followed by Loft and Finao from a long way back. BASILINNA 200 metres to go. Still 2 lengths for Finao. Glentanius finishing well. BASILINNA's got the wanders. Glentanius trying to wear it back. BASILINNA 100 to go. Digs out enough though. BASILINNA a length and a half, and BASILINNA's got the golden ticket. BASILINNA wins it. Glentanius second, third for Nao. They were followed by Through Irish Eyes and Loft, who fought out 4. A gap, Virtuous Circle, Athabascan, True Marvel. Berkshire Breeze, Military Mission. A gap to Smoke and Romans. Denmark, some tired horses here. Elmarise, Strawberry Rock, Silent Sorrente. Night Endeavour, Girls, Girls, Girls. And the last to complete the course after leading was Tar View.
Emily and David Brown's incredible season continues and maybe culminates or reaches a new peak with BASILINNA giving the stable a Melbourne Cup runner in 2025, all going well with victory in the Lexus Andrew Ramsden. 14 years after Dean Yendel's success in this race on Niwot, who went on to run a creditable top 10 in the Melbourne Cup of that year. She has staved off Glentanius. Finao will have a photo between Loft and Through Irish Eyes, the hurdlers on a pretty warnable style sort of day are going to fight out fourth place. And it's been the mares in the Andrew Ramsden in recent years, Luna Flare in 2023, the Map last year, and now it's BASILINNA, who certainly showed some staying wares as a 3-year-old going down an Oaks path, running an incredible race here. It's taken a bit of time for the stable to get her back into fine fettle. It was quite the effort to win first up on William Reid Day at the Cox Plate distance of 2040. She contested an Easter Cup, had excuses. Runner-up to Elma Rise in the Country Oaks on Good Friday. Runner-up in the Port Adelaide Cup to Sir Kingsford. She comes back to Melbourne, gets herself onto soft ground and finds her place on the first Tuesday in November. 17, 30, 20 and 10. 1 1/4 lengths by 1.5 lengths. It's going to be a great chat to the Browns, who've got themselves, Hutch, a runner in the 2025 Lexus Melbourne Cup with BASILINNA.
Yeah, what a thrill for Emily and David, and also all the ownership group as well. I'll tell you what, I really enjoyed watching that race. It was really well won in the end by BASILINNA. The pace was pretty solid there, Amy, from a fairway from home, and it was a genuine test. And BASILINNA was just the strongest at the business end. Far too good in the end.
No, absolutely. And I tell you what, we spoke at the start of the day about the thrill that it is for Connections to have a horse that can qualify for the Melbourne Cup. Well, you're seeing it right now. They are going off their heads, this crew, and so they should. The horse was awesome, and they're going to have a runner in a Melbourne Cup. It doesn't get much better than that, Hutch.
Well, she's a real character, Emily Brown. We're going to hear from a delighted trainer now.
Emily Brown is with us. Victory in the Lexus Andrew Ramsden with BASILINNA, and singing and dancing in the rain for everybody connected. How are you?
Oh, a little bit overwhelmed actually. The horse, it means a lot to me, and I just can't believe she did it. When the rain came, we were pretty confident, but I thought, oh, she's a proper princess. Might be too much rain. God, she just did it so well. Dean, that's the second time he's given her an absolute peach of a ride. Can't thank him enough. And just to think, now I just have to wrap her in cotton wool, and we're back here in November, and it's a massive thing for our whole stable. We've got a tiny stable, and I can't believe it.
Emily, is much of that attachment and emotion the fact that she was maybe the filly that helped you and David plant your flag in the ground here in Australia?
100%. David actually bought her mum for me after I lost my good jumper, because she's by Shinko King, her mum. And I laughed and I said, oh, you can't replace him. And I think he's done a pretty good job. But no, we bred her, and yeah, just absolutely amazing. Credit to our team, credit to Lucy, who is actually on holiday at the moment, but she'll be cheering from New Zealand. But yeah, a massive credit to our team. I can't believe it.
What did you see in the run that gave you confidence?
Right from the start, I thought, oh, she's handling this track great. I think I'll be the only one wanting rain in November. But yeah, she does. No, it's a little overwhelming actually. We've had a great season, but this has really topped it off.
Yeah, the family affair's been apparent for everyone through the showdown and some of those other victories. What's it going to be like for the family to come together and then consider the task ahead?
Oh, no, a bit of fun, a little bit of pressure. It's nothing like working for family. But no, it's very, very exciting.
Emily, congratulations. I think everybody in racing almost feels like we're on the journey with you and David, and that journey's going to be fun over the next 6 months.
Oh, I can't believe it. No, thank you.
To Dean Yendall, victorious in the Andrew Ramsden for the second time, but the first time that he helps a horse find its way into a Melbourne Cup. You look over there and you see the hugs between Emily and David. This must give you some sort of buzz to give them one of the biggest thrills they've had in the sport.
Well, I've just started riding for Emily and David this time round. They seem a lovely family and great to ride for. So, look, to get this horse into a big race is a great thrill for them, and also for myself to secure another ride if it's there. and she'd been knocking on the door for a while. This little mare, you know, she's been putting the riding on the wall for some nice runs. Found some hard races there, probably unsuitable tracks for her, but just relishes the soft ground. So, look, she had a great run in transit from the wide barrier, just went back to the fence, followed the field, just niggled out when I needed to come out, and found the line really easily.
Did you have a sense that the tempo was sufficient, that things would break up a bit?
I didn't, but I thought it was just an even tempo. But in the back of my mind was a lot of horses aren't going to handle the going, and that's what took its toll, I reckon.
Was there a case of wanting to hunt wide and find some slightly better ground rather than sticking and saving some ground?
No, look, I just rode it for her. You know, I didn't want to overcomplicate it for myself. Just get out the clear ground when I needed to, you know, and give it clear running, and the rest was history. Even
though there wasn't direct qualification at the time, you won this with Niwat 14 years ago, and he ran top 10 in a Melbourne Cup. Do you feel like this girl can do same? Yeah, the only thing there was it wasn't. I don't think it was an actual exempt race, and I had to win the Lexus on him the 2 days prior to get him actually into the Cup. So obviously they changed the conditions, so less work for the guys to worry about having her over the top and having it primed for the big day. Hopefully that's your Cup ride squared away for 25, Dean. Well done.
That'd be great. Thanks, guys.